Hey friends, and welcome back to MIKMILL. My name is Mikaela, and this is a place where we get to connect with each other through the practices of yoga, Pilates, and mindfulness. Day 17, here we are. It is day 17 of your 30 to 30 January challenge, and our practice today is a 20-minute full body power flow. Okay, so this is a vinyasa. It's a fluid practice, one shape blending into the next. We're gonna have some fun with some strong balancing postures today, as well as I'm gonna walk you through and kind of break down our chaturanga, baby cobra versus up dog, just so you can really feel out and see what's most aligned with your body and where you're gonna really cultivate that strength in your body. If you wanna follow along to the playlist, I've linked it below. I'll see you on the mat. Okay, if you're following along to the playlist, let's press play. And here we go. Let's get started on our back. Okay, come on down, come on down, come on down. And once you land here, I'm gonna invite you to take one of two different shapes with your legs. So either a diamond shape with your legs, bottoms of the feet touch, knees open wide, providing some space in the inner thighs, inner edges of the hips. But if you want a little bit more focus and attention on your low back, you're actually gonna plant your feet as wide as the mat and then drop your knees in towards one another, feeling that openness and space across your sacrum. Give your shoulders a little wiggle, slight tuck of the chin into chest so there's length in the back of your neck. And before we even move our body, let's try to find a bit of movement that comes with an intentional deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, release. That first deep breath always feels so good. Let's do another one. Inhale, fill up your belly. And exhale, just let it fall out of you. One more, just like that. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good, and if you need a little bit more time here, you're always welcome to stay. Otherwise, on your next breath in, stretch out the legs, reach the arms up overhead, big inhale. And as you exhale, bring your right knee in towards your chest and just hold on to it with your right hand. Your left hand can rest on the front of your left hip. Inhale to guide your right knee out to the right side. Feel a big openness into that right side, inner thigh, inner edge of the hip. Good. Now slowly bring that right leg through to center. Hold on to it with your left hand. Right arm opens to a cactus shape and slow twist to the right side. Guide that right leg over, landing in your spinal twist. Now option to stay right here, or if you'd like a different variation, you're slowly going to bend your left knee and maybe reach your right hand down, finding a hold of your left foot, only if it feels good today. A bit of a twisted bind. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Slowly release left leg long. If it's not there already, find your way back to center. Reach your right leg down to meet the left. Legs long and arms up overhead. Big stretch. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left knee in towards your chest and hold on to it with your left hand. Right hand can rest on the front of your right hip. Inhale, guide your left knee, your left leg over to the left side, keeping both glutes grounded and feeling into the inner edge of that left leg. Inhale and exhale. Good, now bring your left leg to center. Hold on to it with your right hand. Left arm opens to a cactus shape. And then slow twist to the right side, guiding your left leg over, landing in that spinal twist. Maybe staying right here or maybe bending your right knee and reaching your left arm down, finding a hold of your right foot. Good, come back to that breath, helping to create a little bit more space in your body. Inhale and exhale. Release your right leg long if it's not there already. Find your way back to center and bring your knees in towards your chest. Good. Now lift your forehead up towards your knees, round your spine, big hug, big squeeze. Try to keep head and shoulders lifted, and then reach your toes forward just a little bit so you can hold on behind your knees. Take a rock back, rock up, and try and pause on your sits bones. Navasana boat pose. Good. Let's do it again. Little rock back. Use the strength of your core to rock up slow and try and hold right here. You can always bring the toes down to the mat if that feels more supportive in your body. Maybe hands stay behind the knees. Maybe prayer hands come right in front of your chest. Good. Option to stay, or you twist your chest just a little bit to the right side. Slowly bring it back through center. Focus, breathe. Little twist to the left. Good. Slowly bring it back to center. Strength and balance in this shape. Maybe reach the arms forward. Inhale and exhale. Rock it back. Rock forward and through to a tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, and spreading your fingers nice and wide. Take an inhale, drop your belly down, lift your tailbone, lift your chin, opening up the front body. Exhale, round through your spine and tuck your chin into chest, feeling space in the back line of your body. Just one more cat-cow. Inhale, belly lowers, gaze lifts up. And exhale to round, push the floor away. Awesome. Come to a neutral tabletop, and then I just want you to reach your left leg back, tuck your left toes, and then push back into it a little bit so you can get a nice stretch into the back side of that left leg, more specifically your calf muscle. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now look down and swivel your right ankle over to the right side, drop your left heel down, reach that left arm up. It's kind of like a modified side plank, but then reach that left arm overhead, yeah, and feel that beautiful stretch in the left side body. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly bend your left elbow, bring your left knee towards it. They don't have to touch. And then inhale, reach the left leg long. It doesn't touch the floor. Reach the left arm long. Good. One more. Exhale, squeeze, elbow towards the knee. Inhale to reach. And then bring left foot down, left hand down. Come back through to center, both knees down. You're in a tabletop. One cat-cow. Inhale, belly lowers, gaze lifts up. Exhale to round. Come back to neutral, and then reach your right leg all the way back. Tuck the right toes, and then push back into it so you feel that good stretch into that right calf muscle. One breath, inhale. And exhale. Nice. And then look down. You're going to swivel the left ankle over to the left side, drop your right heel down, and reach that right arm up towards the sky or the ceiling, wherever you are, and then reach it overhead. So you get that big stretch in the right side body. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Now slowly bend your right elbow, bend your right knee, bring them towards one another. And then reach right leg long, right arm long, but the right foot doesn't drop down. One more, elbow towards the knee, squeeze into the right side. Find that reach, reach, reach. Right foot down, right hand down. Come back to your tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up, reach them back, down dog just for a moment. And then lift your heels high, bend your knees. Come back to a tabletop, but hover your knees 2 inches off the mat. Oh, there we go. Shoulders and core are gonna feel this. Lift the hips up, reach them back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Tailbones lifted really high, and then heels lift up. Bend the knees, shift forward. So you land in that hovered tabletop. Hips are right in line with the shoulders. Lift the hips up, reach them back, downward facing dog, and hang out here for 2 more breaths. Really let your head go, and if you want to find some movement, pedal the heels, bend one knee then the other. Wiggle out your jaw and take a really deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. Now gaze forward and walk to the top of the mat. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Let your upper body drape heavy over top of your legs. Inhale for a halfway lift. Guide your hands to your shins. Create length in your spine. It's like an L shape in the body. Exhale, forward fold and release. Inhale to stand up and rise, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold, melt it down. Another halfway lift as you breathe in. Exhale, plant the hands, step one foot back and then the next, and find your high plank. Good, toes are tucked and hands are right under the shoulders. We're all gonna do the first chaturanga from the knees. So can you bring your knees down? Untuck your toes, your knees are just behind the hips. Now bend your elbows, slowly lower down to your belly and your chest. Your arms are grazing the side body. Good, inhale to lift just your chest. This is your baby cobra. So lots of activation in the back body, tops of the feet are grounded, hardly any weight in your hands. Lower the chest back down. Push into the floor, lift back to a tabletop. Tuck your toes, hips lift up, reach them back, downward facing dog. And take a breath, check in with how that variation felt. Good, inhale. And exhale. Let's progress into a different variation. But if the one we just did felt good, you can always do it again, okay? Wherever you are, lift your heels, round your spine, ripple forward and through. Find a high plank and hold. Again, we're gonna bring it down to the knees, untuck the toes. Now this time, try and lower just halfway. Bend the elbows, lower halfway. Push into the tops of the feet, press into the hands, lift the chest, lift the thighs. This is your upward facing dog. Your thighs are super, super active. Now try to tuck your toes and lift the hips up, reach them back, downward facing dog. Whew, it's harder when you go slower too. How did that one feel in your body? Inhale. Exhale. Okay, one more, you ready? Lift your heels, round your spine, ripple forward and through, leveling out to that strong high plank. Now if coming down to the knees felt really good, you do just that. If you want to try and lower from your high plank, we lower halfway down, elbows close to the side body. Inhale, push the floor away, upward facing dog, pressing into the tops of the feet. Thighs are not touching, strong shoulders. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up, reach them back, downward facing dog. Whew, you got it. Inhale and exhale. With your next breath in, reach your right leg up towards the ceiling, squeeze to lift. Right toes point down, you're driving up with that heel. Now slow shift forward and bring your right knee towards your chest. Plant your foot up in between your hands. That's it. Bring your back knee down, untuck your toes, rise up to a low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Lengthen out, reach through the fingertips, breathe in. Exhale, twist to the right side, left arm forward, right arm goes back. Hold it right here. I know you can't see me, but keep your twist and just bring prayer hands right in front of your chest. Now hinge your chest forward so your left elbow connects on top or outside of your right thigh. Press between the palms of the hands. Good, breathe. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee up, and you're maintaining that prayer twist as you've just elevated your lunge. Awesome, right shoulder draws down the back body, inhale. And exhale. Bring your chest through to center. Reach the arms forward. Lift the chest, high lunge. Your back heel is lifted. One breath, inhale. Exhale, drop your left heel down. Arms open out wide, gazes forward. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Your right knee is tracking in line with your big toe and your second toe. Inhale, reach the right arm up, left arm goes back, reversing your warrior, maintaining the strength in your legs and your lunge. Now, if you'd like, maybe you lift that right heel up, sink into that right hip a tiny bit more, breathe in and breathe out. Ground your right heel down, windmill the hands down to frame the front foot. Step your right foot back to meet the left. Find your plank either on your toes or down on your knees. Chaturanga, think about your variation. Bend your elbows lower halfway or all the way. Inhale to lift your chest, baby cobra or up dog, strong in the back body. Exhale, hips lift up, reach them all the way back, downward facing dog. One breath, inhale. And exhale, steady the mind with that breath. Left leg lifts up, breathe in, squeeze to lift. Feel that long line from your left heel down to your fingertips. Now slowly shift forward, bring the left knee through towards your chest and plant your foot up in between your hands. Back knee comes down, untuck the toes, rise on up, find your low lunge. Make sure that left knee is right over top of the left ankle. Inhale first. Exhale, twist to the left side. Right arm forward, left arm back. Maintain your twist. Bring prayer hands in front of your chest. Hinge forward. Right elbow connects on top or outside of that left thigh. Active energy between the palms. Keep your gaze over to this left side. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee up. Awesome. Breathe in and breathe out. Just one step at a time. Bring your chest through to center. Reach forward, rise up, high lunge. Back heel is lifted. Inhale. Exhale, ground your right heel down. Arms open out wide. Warrior two. A nice long, deep lunge in the body. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Right arm goes back alongside that right leg. And maybe that left heel starts to lift up. You might sink down 1 more inch into that left leg. Inhale. And exhale. Ground that left heel down. Windmill the hands down to frame the front foot. Step your left leg back to meet the right. Finding your plank, wrapping that rib cage inward. Now lower all the way or halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart, cobra or up dog. Exhale, hips lift up, reach them back, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. You're doing amazing, friends. Right leg lifts up, inhale. Shift forward, right knee comes through towards your chest. Slow, 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 slow. And plant your foot up in between the hands. Now fingertips right in front of the right toes. Try to stand up into the right leg, left leg lifts up. Just to about a T shape, okay? Imagine you're in this half T shape, or a full T shape rather, from top of your head down to the left toes. Good, you ready? Try to get heavy into that right foot. Bring hands to the chest, lift your chest up. So you've got this warrior three, Virabhadrasana 3. Ground into all 4 corners of your right foot. Inhale. And exhale, bend your right knee just a little bit more. Hands come down, left toes down. Step right foot back to meet the left and lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice job. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and lift that left leg up towards the sky. Squeeze to lift. Shift forward slow, left knee comes towards the chest, slow, slow, slow. Plant your foot up in between your hands. Fingertips come in front of the left toes. Here we go, stand up into the left leg, right leg lifts. Try to feel your right foot in line with your right hip. Now maybe a tiny micro bend in that left knee, just to really get those muscles engaged. Here we go, hands come to the chest. Lift your chest up. Imagine that capital T shape in the body. Right hip is down in line with the left. Low belly draws in towards your spine. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bend your left knee 1 inch. You got this, strength and stability. Bend another inch. Now right toes lower, hands come down. Step it back, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Lift your heels, round your spine, ripple forward and through to your plank. Last chaturanga, lower halfway or all the way, elbows close to your side body. Inhale, lift your chest, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, hips lift up, reach them back, downward facing dog. Whew. Breathe in and out. Please take it down to your knees, zip up the legs, and send your hips back to your heels. Arms back alongside your body, forehead melts down for a closed leg child's pose. Invite some space into the back line of your body. And give yourself a moment to really smooth and lengthen out those breaths. One more here. Inhale. And exhale. Please guide your hands under your shoulders. Peel on up to sit back on your heels. Reach the arms up overhead, breathe in. Exhale, twist to the right side, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, arms up overhead, gaze forward. Exhale, twist to the left, right arm forward, left arm back. Bring it back to center, arms up, gaze up, inhale. And exhale, arms and hands can melt down. Maybe hands on your heart, maybe hands on your legs, maybe hands on your belly and your rib cage. One more intentional breath just for you, honoring your practice, honoring your body. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed your practice today, and I will see you tomorrow for the day number, what is the day? 18. I'm always in this blissful state after our practice. I'm like, where are we at? Day 18 tomorrow of our practice. Catch you later, friends.